Hello YouTube, Noneman or Ryan back with more Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. We're in Traverse Town, because I'm an idiot. While we were here in the last one, we should have bought some more potions. I'm also going to buy an ether. Never mind, I'm not going to buy an ether. But we should have bought some more potions. And do I have anything I can sell to get an ether? I am comfortable selling this cottage and this camping set because I rarely, if ever, use those items. So now we're gonna buy that ether I wanted to buy, because they're gonna be useful in the next world that we're going to. Also, I did notice that Goofy has an ability we didn't equip, and now we have equipped it. And with that, we're actually not done in Traverse Town right now because we also forgot to mail some postcards. Because I'm dumb. Get some mithril and an elixir. And that's all we had right now. And now we're done with Traverse Town for now. We're going to exit out this doorway. And it'll be great. Yeah. Okay, so this is being shown again because my save point was actually from before. No. I don't want to go back to Traverse Town. I don't want to go back to Traverse Town. No. Let's go back to Select World. This is a great session so far, guys. Second time trying to record this. Anyway, battle level 1. First gummy ship mission. Donald and Goofy are going to explain how to gummy ship. And also, apparently, the Heartless fly other gummy ships that we fight. But yeah, it's just a Star Fox clone. A lot of people don't like this in this game. I don't mind it. It's a nice little arcade shooter distraction before the next ARPG world. And it's not bad. Also, I had played this before I ever had played a Star Fox game. So like, when I played Star Fox, my like comparison was how it was when I first played Star Fox 64. 64 specifically, because like, I guess before I played 64, I had Adventures and I rented Command, and they're not exactly the same. So my first comparison for Star Fox 64 was these levels, because I haven't really played like another on rails space shooter like this, and the closest thing to Star Fox was this in my mind. Yeah, every time you go to a new world, you got to do one of these. It's not bad. It's a quick distraction. It takes like, I think that this one's maybe 3 minutes long. And it gets a little more in depth later. These first couple are easy. But then eventually they become a bit difficult. A bit more difficult, I should say. When I first beat this game, I played through all of them using this default ship. And as you'll see later on, we can make ships, and we will make ships, and it'll be great. But regardless, we got our new high score, and we are here at Wonderland. Let's disembark.
Oh, my word, what's this? I'm late!
Maybe if you weren't smoking up, Mr. Pink Eyes there, you wouldn't be late. You wouldn't be so late.
Oh, the queen!
That was a bad and unimaginative joke that has been said multiple times, but I said it too. Welcome to Wonderland. We're just gonna go forward, because there's not much else we can do right now, and we're gonna follow that rabbit. Also, where did that rabbit come from? There's no other place for him to have come from, except up, like we did. And I can't even, what was the first person button again? I can't figure it out. He definitely didn't fall with us. Anyway, I digress. Okay. You got small.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That tracks.
Must you be so loud? You woke me up.
Good morning.
Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
What time is it
What do we
here?
have to do to grow small?
We're kind of inside.
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
Which bottle? There's two of them. Although I guess they're labeled one. Oh no, never mind. Oh, they do actually say on them. There's one that's like sprout to tree, and there's another one that's tree to sprout. So one is to grow small, and one is to grow big. So red is to grow big, and blue is to grow small. It looks like. Before we do anything, I'll push this bed in. So let's have a drink. I wonder what would happen if you drank the opposite one. Because now if we drink this, we can grow big again. But we don't need to do that right now. Right now, we're gonna fight some Heartless, just because they're here. And we can use levels at all times. And there's a potion that I could have saved some money on. Though I'm probably gonna need to use one to heal at least at some point during this level, during this world. New enemies. Red Nocturnes, I believe they're called. It's red and something. Red and some musical term. I believe it's Nocturne. But I'm not entirely certain. I'm going to call, regardless of what their actual names are, and I'll probably correct myself in editing with what their actual names are if it's not Nocturnes. If I don't get the crap beat out of me by these enemies. Gosh, I'm doing great, guys. Yeah, I'll probably correct myself if it's not Nocturnes, but regardless, I'm going to be calling those type of enemies Nocturnes. And there are more types of these enemies. As you can see, these ones shoot fire. There will be others that shoot other magic. And that's kind of how it goes. You also notice that if you reflect, you probably noticed, because I think Goofy did it. If you reflect back their fire, you get another, you get a tech point, or 2 tech points or something, which is cool. Enough fighting some Heartless. We're gonna go through here and hopefully stop this, this is you're almost dead noise. And by hopefully I mean we will, because there's a save point in this room.
Court is now in session.
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
It's not really due process.
Unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Blah, blah, blah.
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
I think our presence here is just meddling in and of
And
itself.
that's against the rules.
The
You'll find
court
that we don't
finds
really
the
care about
defendant
those rules.
Guilty as charged for the crimes of
Or
assault
Sora doesn't anyway.
and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there.
Who are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartless.
Why not just tell her?
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
It would be
That's
helpful. It would be
nonsense.
easy.
Have you any proof?
So our next task is to find evidence of this girl's innocence. This is Alice. On that note, I don't think I've ever seen the cartoon Alice in Wonderland. I've seen the Tim Burton one, but I don't think I've seen the cartoon one, and there the noises stopped. I should say I've seen the first Tim Burton styled one, because I think the second one, there is a second Tim Burton one. I'm not sure if it's actually Tim Burton. You can talk to the rabbit man here. Cool. Okay, you didn't really give me anything. We're gonna head to the Lotus Forest here. Ooh. You should put your head back on, dude. So you know that she's not guilty. Why don't you help her, Mr. Cat? So he's saying now that there's 4 pieces of evidence. 3 are easy to find. The 4th is a little harder. We're going to find them all, but really we only need to find 1 in order to go talk to the Queen. But first thing we're going to do is clear this room of Heartless. So this is the Lotus Forest. It's kind of this room and the Bazaar room, which is that first room we were in, with the shrinking potions. But kind of like the main areas of Wonderland in this game. That was easy. Yeah, they're the main areas of Wonderland in this game. And so they're where we're going to be spending most of our time while we're here. Ouch. Yeah, they're where we're going to be spending most of our time while we're here. So while... I had a train of thought. I hate when this happens, and it happens to me all the gosh darn time. But yeah, no, we're going to be spending most of our time in them in different ways. And it'll be great. It'll be great. Also, I'm realizing I've never shown off my magic yet. So next enemy I see that's susceptible to fire, I'll just blast him with fire, and it took him right out. The fire spell is just like a fireball. Other spells do other things. I don't use a lot of magic, hence why I picked the shield and got rid of the rod, except for healing when that's time to come, and probably for some of the strats here because proud mode. But yeah, first thing we're gonna do is come into this alcove where you can see a Trinity jump. Bloop. There's a tent, a lot of MP balls, and a potion and ether, which are all helpful. And this little box is our first piece of evidence. Footprints in a box. There's also these flowers here, which we can... This is why we needed the potions and the ether I bought. If we give the flowers things, they will give us other things. Like he gave me a high potion in exchange for that potion. There's this flower over here, which wants an ether. If we give him an ether,
This should help.
he will give us a lot of HP and a camping set. That yellow flower we'll come back to. There's this flower over here, which I believe, yeah, he also wants an ether, which I need to re-equip, because nope, items. Because I just used the 1 ether I had equipped. And he wants the ether, and he gives us a bunch of health and another camping set. So you can trade ethers for camping sets here. Okay, let me check my notes real fast. Here, we're gonna climb up this rock guy. And right here is evidence number 2. An antenna. And over there's a chest that we can reach. Oh, first try this time. We can reach just like that. To get a scan G, anything -G is a gummy for the gummy ship, and we will probably put that into use later. While we are here, not while we are here, we don't need to be up on this lily pad anymore. We're going to go back to that alcove that we were originally in. Not originally, where the Trinity jump was. We're going to climb up these nice mushrooms up to this lily pad and poke our... First, we're going to fight the shadow. Or these shadows. Oh, hey! Defense up, learned Berserk. What is Berserk? Something I can't use right now. Boost attack power and HP is critically low. I don't like that. I don't like to be critically low HP. Anyway, Bazaar Room. So yeah, these spit us out into different areas of the Bazaar Room. This spat us onto the stove where we can find Stench. Number 3. And yeah, so those are the easy 3, air quotes, out of the way. We're gonna run all the way back to the Lotus Forest real fast. I said all the way back to the Lotus Forest like it was a freaking, like it was like so far away, but it was like 3 seconds away. I think we can make that jump. Or maybe it's another jump we have to make. Maybe it's this jump. I just did all these. I should probably look into doing practice runs. It is this jump. Oop. Thank you for catching yourself, Sora. I just did all this because of a failed recording, but still new to me. Here's puppies. Dalmatians. After those Dalmatians, now we're going to visit Mr. Yellowflower here, who says that he wants to make us bigger for a potion. So do that, Mr. Flower. And now we're huge. While we're huge, we're gonna stomp down on this little stump right there. We are going to... You can't control the camera when you're big like this. We are going to take down this acorn thing, and we're gonna slap this... I said slap this tree. And we're gonna eat this acorn. Shrink on down. And climb on up these mushrooms. Climb on over this way. And head through this little alcove back to the Bazaar Room. We're going to land on a faucet and then try to make this jump without falling, which we did, and get evidence number 4, the claw marks. He's going to congratulate us for getting all 4 pieces of evidence. What about us? We are innocent. We didn't steal the Queen's heart. It's that simple. And he gives us ice power, and he gives us blizzard. Side note, it's weird in this game how Donald doesn't get magic until you get this magic. Because now Donald will use blizzard, but Donald is like a court wizard who's supposed to know like all the magic. And he doesn't until now. When you get blizzard. If there's any heartless down here, there might not be because we killed them all earlier. I was going to say I'll show off blizzard, but I can do that in this next fight over here. And now that we're ready for this, if we talk to this card of hearts, we're going to present our evidence. We found these 4 pieces of evidence. You have evidence? Okay. So you want me to pick 1 box? That's not how this works. That's not how court works. I mean, maybe it does when you're a queen. Which one do we choose? We're going to choose smack dab in the middle. That's what I'm feeling. Hey, Heartless. The culprit. What? so this is the fight now. We are fighting the cards. And that's Blizzard. Blizzard works like a shotgun, kind of. It all goes, it spreads out and kind of attacks like that. And actually, it's really good against these cards. He says as he gets pummeled by the cards. So the goal of this boss fight, I guess we could call it. Also, the fact that the cards spring back like Riku did in the fight we had with him earlier makes me nervous, even though I know they can't bounce back up. The whole point of this quote-unquote boss fight is to break these wheels, and the tower, which knocks down Alice's little cage. Like that. Where did she go? Somehow. The queen was right next to her. How could she not have noticed? Alright, so we're gonna search for Alice. To start, I'm gonna save gun real fast.